I'm guilty of buying freezer burritos, and I love the bean and cheese. I love the chicken and chili. And when I eat those, it's missing a little bit something like the comforts of your home. But I'm gonna tell you, once I make them at home, I want them to taste a little bit like my freezer burritos. So this is an American classic, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to make them today. For best flavor, you wanna use chicken thighs, and I chopped them into small, tiny, insignificant pieces. I saved the piece of my chicken fat because we're gonna need that for our refried beans. Although we're not gonna refry them, I'm gonna show you how to keep them nice and smooth. And these are meal prep burritos. You wanna use a can of pinto beans. I love La Costeña, and you will too if you love the authentic Mexican flavors. You're also gonna need a can of green chili. And if you like a little bit of spice, you can get your favorite green salsa, or you can make it at home. Most of us usually have some left over in our refrigerator, but so far, Cloud brought this one over and we love it. And we're gonna be seasoning our beans with a little bit of onion and some serrano. We're also gonna be using long grain parboiled rice. This is the one that I use. And if you have difficulties making rice on your stovetop or Instant Pot, this is the kind of rice that you wanna use. It comes out perfect every single time. And all I'm gonna do is season our chicken with a little bit of chicken bouillon. If you wanna use a little salt and pepper or your favorite seasoning, this is the part where you wanna put that in there. And you just wanna make sure that you fully coat each piece of chicken. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set this to the side, and we're gonna add our rice. How much rice? About half a cup is best because you don't wanna overdo it. You just need a few sprinklings of rice. If you do more, it kind of takes away from the concept, and you want these freezer burritos. Since I'm using half a cup of rice, you wanna add half a cup of water, but I'm gonna go ahead and add 3/4 of a cup of water because this rice is a little bit thicker and I'm gonna need a little bit of that steam to cook our chicken. And then you're gonna add your chicken. You're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of your salsa verde. And yes, you can eat this as soon as it cooks, but you need to save it. We're making burritos today. Perfect. Seal the deal. You're gonna press your rice, and you wanna make sure that you do a quick pressure release. And for your beans, you're just gonna blend them until they're nice and smooth. And boom, done. You can use your favorite kind of oil or lard, but we're gonna use our rendered chicken fat for our beans. It just tastes way better. And we got a lot of nice little fat. Look at that, just delicious. It smells buttery, like fried chicken in this house. Okay, now you can add your onion and your serrano. And let's get this party started. It's a beautiful sizzle. Okay, we're just gonna wait for our onions to get nice and soft. And then you can add your blended beans. We're not gonna refry these beans because you want them to be nice and soft and smooth. And then you're gonna add your can of green chilies.
I mean, you can use fresh, but we don't have any more.
You can use fresh, Cloud, but this is gonna give it a better flavor. They're freezer burritos.
Okay, baby.
Okay, we're just gonna give that a loving mix. I'm gonna put my burner on a low heat and let this warm up for another 3 to 4 minutes. Our beans are nice and hot. My Instant Pot just went off. Let's make some burritos. I love this recipe because it's also budget friendly. Nobody's gonna complain about how much chicken you put in there. And if they get sassy, tell them to make it themselves. And in order to seal these burritos, I think it's easier when we use our glue. You can use it for tacos or burrito, and all you need is 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And you're gonna start adding a little bit of water until you develop a paste. Go ahead and smear the glue right there. Add your delicious creamy beans. A little scoop of your filling. Don't go extra. Don't. This is not a time where you're showing off. Can you put cheese in these burritos? Yes. You can always make it comfortable for your home, no matter what cooking adventure you're on. In my house, if you see a black checkered wrapper, that means it's an anytime burrito, so you can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And you're just gonna wrap it up. You can use a burrito glue to seal it and it'll freeze. Or if you have some really hungry teenagers that don't leave any for their brothers, you can actually color code it by sticker. Just make sure that if you're gonna put this in the microwave, you remove the sticker because it's plastic. Then what I do is I place them in a Ziploc bag and put them straight in the freezer once everything cools down. And boom, done. You're ready to satisfy everybody in your house with these delicious, easy to reheat burritos. If you thaw out your burrito the night before, you can just warm it up on your stovetop. And if you don't have the time, you can place it in your microwave frozen for about 1.5 minutes. I'm gonna need somebody very special to say Mmm. As always, Claude and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We hope you enjoyed making burritos with us today. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.